Hello everyone, Goosebumps Ohio fan here, and today I'm going to be doing something like Goosebumps for Dummies video where he pinned the Abominable Snowman of Pasadena and the Snowman from Beware the Snowman together in a fight. Now, he was kind of on the Snowman side, but here I'm trying to explain why he would win. So, as he said, this isn't the actual form of the Snowman from Beware the Snowman. Now let me pull up the page. Oh, sorry, my cat is being loud. Let me find it. Okay. It says, its head and body were covered with crusty red scales. Its yellow eyes rolled wildly in its bowl-shaped head. So it's kind of like a centaur, or whatever, however you, minotaur. And, quiet cat. A purple tongue flapped from its jagged tooth. So, the size comparison of these monsters, let's say, snowmen are about, like, a bit smaller than the average human, while the Abominable Snowman of Pasadena is much larger than, a child or a human. Now, this snowman's a little bigger, but I'm going off the cover as this. I'm going to go off the cover as this is the size of the snowman. So, let's say this little dinosaur figure right here is the snowman, and this King Kong is the Abominable Snowman. As you can see, the size comparison is quite unfair. Now, if this was just a bare bones fight between, Abominable Snowman and the Snowman, obviously the Abominable Snowman's gonna win. Because I think the devil demon thing is depicted as shrimpy and isn't as strong. Now, if we were talking psychological warfare, then definitely the snowman, as it can, do mind tricks or whatever, do voices, I don't care. I read this one this January, so it's still quite fresh in my head. Also, he gets jumped by a bunch of small snowmen. If he can't even take on a bunch of snowmen, how is he going to take on this giant snowman? How's he going to do it? So I also brought with me the Monster Survival Guide, just so we can get some more evidence backed up. Now, if our monster had trail mix, as Goosebumps for Dummies said, if the snowman had trail mix and he gave it to the Abominable Snowman, the Abominable Snowman is a sucker for trail mix and he will go straight for that. Now, as it says, there is magical snow in the book. There's this whole thing where you throw a snowball, he throws snowballs at people and they freeze instantly. He was trapped in a block of ice, but also, you have to be, if you want to be unfrozen by him, he has to hug you or some shit, I don't know. What I'm trying to say is, if they were to go head to head in a fight, the Abominable Snowman would whoop the snowman's ass. There's no contest. No matter how, crazy powers. This guy was created off of magic alone, which is quite impressive, but he just stands no chance, bare bones, with just nothing against the Abominable Snowman. Thank you so much for watching. This is not a critique. Well, it kind of is, but it's kind of more like I'm adding on to Goosebumps for Dummies video, in which he was pinning the Abominable Snowman and the Snowman from Beware the Snowman together in a fight. This is just my opinion on who would win. I think it would be the Abominable Snowman for sure. But if you have an opinion, like evidence to back up this side of the argument, I would love to hear it. Because I like this book better. This is just an opinion. But I do think the Abominable Snowman has an advantage because, of course, his strength, he managed to break through a wall in the Goosebumps movie. He has, destroyed Pasadena Lane, as seen in the graphic novel. he has broken vending machines, like climbed on walls, all that stuff. Just, he's a being you don't want to fuck with, and especially something shrimpy like this guy. But thank you so much for watching. See you later. Bye. Just to reiterate, this is after I finished recording the first clip. Even with everything the Snowman from Beware the Snowman can do, I still believe that the Abominable Snowman could get his first hit in before he can do anything like mind tricks or anything, just like slam him in the head and break his skull. There's no contest for sure. Like, before any mind games, the Abominable Snowman definitely solos.